EFF.org solicits money from donors by claiming it protected your right to upload fair use clips of The Daily Show and Colbert Report on YouTube. In reality, Viacom still breaks federal law by harassing YouTube producers with fraudulent copyright claims. Instead of doing something about Viacom's terror tactics, EFF sent Cindy Cohn to yuck it up with Colbert.
Nation, evidently there's something called the Electronic Frontier Foundation, and is that correct? And it is a lobby that has something to do with the internet and freedom. And I'm being told that about a month ago, I sat down with the EFF's representative, Cindy Cohn. Here's what happened. Ms. Cohn, thank you so much for talking to me today.
Thank you.
Tell me about the EFF, the Fightin' Effers.
When you go online, our job is to make sure that your constitutional rights go online with you, and we get called the 911 of the internet.
So, the EFF fights to preserve freedom of speech online.
Yes.
But shouldn't there be some restrictions of freedom of speech online?
The same ones that exist offline.
What are my boundaries offline?
Well, offline you generally can't make what are called actual threats.
Such as?
Such as, gosh, I'm not coming up with one off the top of my head.
You can't think of a threat?
Well, I'm blowing up the White House tomorrow. Probably isn't a true threat, but I'm going to blow it, and I don't even want to say that.
No, boy, you don't.
And I don't want to do it either. You asked me for a threat.
I did, but I thought maybe I'm going to give you a noogie.
No.
That came way too easy. That came way too easy. I don't even know if I can broadcast that. Can I broadcast that?
Yeah, freedom of speech will protect your ability
Fantastic.
to do that.
Online, do I have the right to keep and bear arms?
I don't think the right to keep and bear arms really comes into play online very
It's absolute. Congress shall make no law. No law.
But it's very difficult to actually have weapons
But not
online.
impossible.
So
Not
it's,
impossible.
Well, it's never come up.
Is Obama coming for our guns online?
I doubt it.
You doubt it, but you're not confident. You can't say 100% that Obama's not coming for our guns online.
It's really not part of anything anybody's ever said before.
Okay. Would you support my right to keep and bear arms online?
I don't think that you're gonna. There are no arms online.
When it comes, it's coming.
Well, when it comes, we can address it at that time. But
It'll be too late because Obama will have taken them.
I don't think that that's a serious problem.
So you don't believe in the Second Amendment?
I think
It's not your highest priority.
Well, there's.
Let's switch gears.
Well, maybe it'll come up in the future. We'll have to.
We've switched gears.
Okay.
One of your primary issues is net neutrality. What is that?
There's a concern that internet service providers might decide that some content is better than others. And
Some content is better than others.
well, the question is how you're going to regulate it.
Hands off our internet, madam.
No,
internet bailout.
I wouldn't call it that.
I would. I just did. And that sounds really terrible.
We're not asking for government regulation. In fact, that was the FCC's proposal to deal with this problem. And you remember, these are the people who said there's the 7 dirty words you can't say on television.
Absolutely.
We don't want to live in. That's correct.
Are there any of those you use on a regular basis?
Probably not.
Okay, so what's the harm?
I just think that we shouldn't have the FCC regulating the internet.
All right, good. So net neutrality?
But
What is fair use?
fair use is a way that people can use copyrighted works that doesn't violate copyright law.
And you're fighting to protect the Hitler bunker meme
Yes,
from being pulled down all across the web.
that's correct.
This is from the movie The Downfall.
Correct.
And people put different translations of what Hitler's complaining about.
That's right. That's classic fair use.
So why would you protect Hitler?
Oh, well, it's not protecting Hitler. It's protecting people's right to make fun of Hitler.
All right. What I'm hearing is Hitler is funny.
And
What's the funniest thing about Hitler to you?
making fun of Hitler is funny.
What's your favorite Hitler joke?
I don't know any Hitler jokes.
Okay, Hitler walks into the bar, and Martin says, "What can I get you?" And Hitler says, "The Sudetenlands."
It's not very funny.
No, it's not. That's what you want to differ. By the way, I want to have a meme. Can I have a meme?
Okay.
Ready? Beer cat.
Beer cat.
Beer cat. You take a cat, and then you attach, in some humane fashion, you attach a bottle of beer to its belly. You know, perhaps you make a little cat vest that has a beer pouch in the front, so the beer hangs right here, and the beer bottle's right there, right below the cat's throat, okay? And then you open the beer, and then you drink the beer while the cat claws your face.
Ooh.
That is beer cat. Obviously, they might want to wear swim goggles so the cat can't claw out their corneas.
It's a great meme. Last
question. Would you care to join me on the electronic frontier?
Sure.
All right, let's go on the internet. Here, there you go. That one's for you. Hold on, my Wi-Fi is locked. I don't know the password. I'll try something obvious. Razzleberry. Oh, there we are. That's it. See, everything's great in here. It's mostly just Kim Kardashian videos and remixes of the Slap Chop commercial. So tell me again, what are the most dire concerns facing the internet?
Well, sometimes it's the government, and sometimes it's...
Look, beer cat! Wow! Wow! Get him! Ms. Cohn, thank you so much for talking to me today. Wow, this really feels like we're shaking hands. We'll be right back.
Yeah, the 911 of the internet. EFF doesn't even read complaints about Viacom's illegal takedown notices. They won't even list Viacom on their Hall of Shame, even though Viacom is the worst violator of the copyright law. Worst of all, they commend Colbert for bringing Cindy on the show, even though he is one of the primary beneficiaries of the illegal Viacom tactics. EFF refuses to defend politically incorrect people like me. They prefer to defend popular causes, like your incredibly important right to copy a frame from the Twilight vampire movies and print it on a t-shirt. Yeah, thanks EFF for defending my right to wear a lame Twilight t-shirt.